90% of the players played and the 10% cost us. I'm not going to name names, but we wasted a good goaltending effort by Ryan, giving up 2 goals, and had our chances in the first 3 minutes. I figured we'd be a little bit rusty, making plays, finishing off, but not coming down the ice and competing. I thought, they scored the first goal, and we lost all our momentum, And then we were looking for offense instead of working for it. Transition game from offense. Or from defense to offense wasn't very good. Passes in the feet, not on the stick. We're a short pass team. We tried to make too many long passes. I thought we just kind of didn't compete as hard as Western Michigan. I thought you got to give them credit. They battled tonight and they had stuck to their game plan and played good, solid hockey. I didn't see the offside when we pulled the goaltender, and I didn't see Ryan Massa being whistled for coming out early. Did you? No, I didn't see it. Well, we just, we got young defensemen running around instead of playing their position, and, there were good plays, but, we work on our penalty killing and power play every week, and they just took advantage of a mistake by a freshman both times. Well, yeah, Yuso's hurt, and obviously Zombo being out, but, the guys we talked about playing for Zombo, a guy that's given us his life for 4 years to be a Warrior, be our captain, not in the lineup. Guy's got to step up. Tonight, I didn't think anyone did anything out of the ordinary. I thought, some guys had good games, but they always will. But it's the guys, the other 2 or 3 guys that cost us the game. We can't have any passengers. We're too thin. We're building our depth over the years. We're going to get depth, obviously, in the recruiting process. You probably know the number of guys we got coming in, but right now this is an opportunity for guys to step up. Some are, some aren't. It just ruined all our momentum. I thought we were taking over a little bit. The crowd was getting into it, not giving up. We've scored goals in the third period, found ways to win, and then the 5-minute major just took us right out of it. Then we had to do a good job penalty killing. 3-0 game over, but guys did a good job of not allowing that third goal, and obviously when we kill it off, then we pulled the goaltender. They took a penalty, and we still had time left. But then 2 calls that I didn't see. Disappointed with the ARs if those were the wrong calls. If they're the right calls, fine. But I'm not, that didn't cost us the game. Against Denver. Yeah, the overtime winner. Yeah, obviously gave us momentum, got the crowd into it. Too bad we couldn't have scored that in the first period. But I thought we'd be a little rusty. I was just disappointed, it was almost like a premonition about passengers. And I thought we were done with that. I thought we were done with guys just putting the uniform on and not competing at the level that we need to play in this league. And to win a championship. Just don't win championships showing up at the rink and think you're, going to out whatever the other team. You got to work for it. And we had our chances. I thought we played hard at times, but inconsistent within our lines and with our systems. We had, sometimes one guy in each line that wasn't going. We tried to change lines. The broadcasters recognize that quicker than anyone because they got the line chart, and all of a sudden they realize that, hey, what kind of magic are we trying to pull? Well, as a coach, you shouldn't have to do that. At this time of year, 8 games left. It's a player's game right now. It's up to them to deliver. It's up to them to execute. We said it in the paper. Obviously, they didn't read the paper today. Well, there's only the few guys that read the paper. They knew what we were talking about. You don't want to tell a team that, that they let us down, but those couple guys let us down. It's not pro hockey. Things happen, everything. But this time of year, if they're talking championships, they're the ones that are writing it on the board. Then they got to deliver. They got to play that way. I left the locker room after I said a few things about schedules and everything. Then it's up to them to get together and discuss what are you going to be. Are you going to be a team for home ice, or we're going to be another team that had a good first half? More than that, beat the number 1 team in the country 2 weeks ago with a solid effort, with Zombo out there on one leg on Friday.
Yeah, I thought we had a good start tonight. Came out with a lot of energy. Unfortunately, we weren't able to sustain it for too long or capitalize, but I definitely think we came out with a lot of energy and a good start.
Obviously, had a couple chances in the first power play, but just couldn't anything to go, and just got to work on keeping that through the whole game tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, Hargrove's a good player. He's got a quick release. I knew he was over on the backside. They were, ripping it around pretty good, and Randy had a great block. Unfortunately, we weren't able to clear that out, and we got that low on the wall there, and I don't know who passed it to him, but made a pass through a seam, and it was just too far for me to get, and he barely beat me to my glove side. So I mean, it was a good shot, good play by him. I mean, they again threw it through that seam through the middle, kind of lost it through traffic, and then their guy was on his off wing, and same thing, just beat me before I could get over that post. So two good shots, two good plays, and they out executed us in specialty teams. It's the way the game went tonight. So I was proud of the boys killing off Polker's 5-minute, but that was the difference in the game. 2 power play goals.
Trying to throw everything on net, trying to get rebounds, whatever it takes. But pretty lucky for me, but we just came up short in the end.
Can you tell me about the goal a little bit?
I think Brady had it and just threw on net. I'm not sure if there was a tip or what, and kind of just rolled out and kind of just dove at him.
It's tough, you got to keep one eye on the play, one eye on Blazer. Don't want to leave too early, and apparently, that ended up happening, and they blew the play dead. Guy, apparently left the bench before I got to the bench, so I wasn't sure that's the way it happened, but that was a call on the ice, so that's a tough, unfortunate bounce for us there, but. I just want to get to the bench as quickly as possible to get that extra guy out there. And, I was really hoping that we were going to get another, funky bounce in front and a guy was going to pick up the garbage. But, came up short tonight.
Obviously, we're not happy with the result tonight, but we realize that we still have, 7 big games left to finish out this season. And, every game is important. Every point is important. We let 3 slip away tonight, so obviously it makes tomorrow's game and the rest of them that more important. So we just wanted to make a point. We can't let this carry over to tomorrow, and we got to come ready to play and sustain that energy that you saw at the start of the game and play at full 60. That's really what it takes. And this time of the year, you can't take shifts off, and a couple mistakes. Like Ryan said, special to teams was the difference tonight. Little things at this time of the year, little things make a big difference.